All right, very cool. Switching gears just a tad, this next segment is sponsored by Luxon. Now, data has always been a cornerstone of business decision making in the dynamic world of technology and data analytics. However, the process has traditionally involved intermediaries interpreting complex data sets for stakeholders. Now, owner of a new data analyzing software, Crunchit.ai, Vikram Aditya shares how his business is making this process a little easier.
Crunchit.ai is basically my own company, and the idea got actually inspired from the days where I was personally in a decision-making role. You see, executives and business leaders around the world, they're very smart. They have experience that is gained over years and years, and they have worked really hard to get to the spot where they are today. But what ends up happening is whenever they're looking at a data point in their day to day, if someone is looking after revenue, someone is looking after business expansion, they're presented a graph that is usually being worked on by their team. And if that executive is experienced, which is the case 99% of the time, they usually have a lot of questions going on in their head around, is it related to this? How do I fix it? They always want answers to a ton of things, but the whole process has always been slow. And the process has been slow because technologically we were not there yet where a system could, just talk to the executive. What we are doing today at Crunchit.ai is exactly rolling out hyper specialized co-pilots. So an executive of the future, very much the way you take your cup of coffee or you take a notepad when you are in a meeting room that helps you think clearly. We're rolling out these co-pilots that will think clearly with you. It is sort of your personal assistant which will answer any data question. You could be a company, you're trying to open a new store location somewhere in New York City. You just go in and say, hey, where should I open this store location? Now, traditionally, this kind of question would need your data team to come in and do like a lot of analysis, like light lines of codes. And it usually is a 2 week long process. We're trying to bring that decision making down to as much as 30 minutes, 25 minutes, or further lower in due course of time and get these executives these answers they want directly through a chat interface. So, whatever your data team does today for you, equally reliable answers can the system be generated. That is what Crunch is working towards.
That is awesome. And I love the fact that you said Crunchit can, basically consolidate our time. Instead of taking weeks to figure out something like where should we build a new storefront, you're trying to do it in 30 minutes. So I'm assuming you have had some significant challenges that you faced. And tell me about those and how you have solved those issues.
So broadly, it's just been getting the system to be super reliable and taking the time out. And now we are, of course, in that journey of building more and more trust. We are rolling out pilots with some really big logos. And that is helping us get into that zone where people are now finally seeing what it is for what it is. It's almost a cultural shift. It needs a mindset shift from the executive side. And it is the future because in like 5 years, you would see people's role change very drastically. Leaders of tomorrow are going to be thinking about their life in a very different way. And the whole skill set is probably also going to change drastically.
Yeah, very good information there, Crunchit. So where can we find more information or how can we get our hands on Crunchit?
Oh, of course. So you just go to crunchit.ai, 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 data crunching, so crunchit.ai. And you will see all the links there. There is a demo video. There are a bunch of case studies. You can also request a trial out there because we need to come and speak to you first, but it's usually a very short process. Like if we speak to you today, we can have the system rolled out to you in like a couple of days. And it's as simple as that.
Awesome. Awesome so much, guys. We'll have that more information on our website as well as on your screen. Vikram, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.